In the quiet town of Ramon, the Mukomediv household buzzed with an unusual energy. Their home had transformed into a nursery, not for human babies, but for tiny, wriggling puppies. Kira, their gentle Cane Corso, had just given birth to 19 white puppies, an extraordinary event that even seasoned veterinarians called a miracle. Albert and Natalia watched in awe as the newborns squirmed against their mother, their soft whimpers filling the house. 19 tiny lives, each fighting for warmth, for milk, for survival. Kira, exhausted but determined, licked each one tenderly, her instincts sharp despite the overwhelming number. But the first night brought fear. One of the smallest pups, barely breathing, lay motionless while the others nursed. Natalia's hands trembled as she lifted him, warming him against her chest. "Come on, little one," she whispered. Hours passed, then a weak wiggle, a tiny squeak. He was alive. Days turned into weeks. The puppies grew stronger, their personalities shining. There was Marquise, the bold explorer; Maverick, the playful troublemaker; Max, the quiet observer. The house was chaos, puppies tumbling over each other, chewing slippers, yapping at shadows. But beneath the joy, exhaustion weighed heavily. Natalia hadn't slept properly in weeks, bottle feeding the weakest around the clock. Albert juggled work and late-night vet calls, determined to keep every single one alive. Then, the first crisis struck one morning. Kira refused to eat. Her breathing was shallow. The vet's voice was grim. "She's overexhausted. Her body can't sustain this." Natalia's heart clenched. Without Kira, the puppies wouldn't survive. That night, Albert and Natalia took shifts, feeding the pups themselves, rubbing Kira's paws to keep her warm. Tears slipped as Natalia begged silently, "Hold on, just a little longer." Then, a miracle. By dawn, Kira stirred. Weak but determined, she nudged her pups closer, licking their faces as if to say, "I'm not done yet." Relief flooded the room. Weeks later, the time came to say goodbye. One by one, the puppies left for loving homes. The house grew quieter. But as Albert and Natalia watched the last car drive away, their eyes met, exhausted but full of pride. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel where you will find a lot of interesting things.